Here we go, start of round one.
Jon Jones, very unorthodox. Looks like he's going for a fish out of water takedown.
He gave up, Joe. Joe, it's truly incredible what these athletes can do with weight cuts.
Rogers weighs in at 155 pounds, and then he super hydrates back up to 375. Mike Dolce can do anything. Oh, Mike, look at this.
Walk us through the action, Joe.
Well, Mike, it looks like Chris Weidman is holding an invisible baby in his arms. He's trying to give it to Lyoto.
It looks like Lyoto wants no part of that see-through baby, Joe.
Chris rocking the newborn, showing a lot of love.
Lyoto really hates that baby.
Look for Pettis to go for a Showtime punch off the cage here.
His foot has fused with the cage, Joe.
This could be something new, Mike. Pettis is so creative. Look for him to have the cage attack Nate.
Nope, Joe, he is severely injured. Joe, how is it that he can get out of this position?
Well, Mike, he needs to completely ignore the laws of physics and just stand straight up.
Surprised the G-force of that movement didn't kill them both. Now, Joe, what are the benefits of floating 3 feet in the air and punching yourself in the face?
He's looking to score points this round. He's staying very active in the floating position.
Reminds me of a young...
Don't say it, Mike. Now, this is a huge mistake by Mighty Mouse, Mike. A huge mistake.
Joe, with so many fights under his belt, you'd think he would have remembered to enter the cage before the fight started.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Uncle Creepy's trying his best to engage him, but DJ just, he can't get in the cage.
Those doors are hard to find sometimes, Joe.
They're really not, Mike.
And Ian McCall has become a wizard.
Psychic suplex. Mike, DJ's got to do something here.
It looks like Mighty Mouse may have become a T-1000, Joe.
He's making his way in there, Mike. This is crazy.
T-1000 goes right into the mount. And now both fighters carrying invisible babies.
It's twins, Mike.
It's finally time, Joe.
This is really happening.
Alexander Gustafsson, Jon Jones, and it is all over. Now, Joe, what technique is Junior Dos Santos utilizing here?
Mike, he's pretending to be a turtle that can't flip over. He's trying to confuse Frank Mir.
Frank looks very confused.
Look for him to go for a takedown using only his feet, and he got it. This is interesting. Jones just pulled a mummy guard. Now he's trying to lure Alex in by casting a spell.
He's showing incredible flexibility in his bones, Joe.
Yeah, this kid is such a gifted athlete.
Joe, what are the benefits of completely freezing your body during a fight with yourself?
Well, one of the advantages is that your opponent is completely confused. He's unsure if you're a real person anymore, or just some sort of object that's fallen into the cage. And it is great for takedowns. As you can see, Cormier has landed 2 now.
And the Iceman is back on his feet. This crowd is going crazy, Joe. Ow! Referee Yves Levine with the psychic knockout.
Jones with a capoeira kick.
And Gustafsson responds with a merry-go-round.
Incredible strength, Mike, and a total disregard for the laws of physics.
Aldo with the big 1080 spin takedown. He's been landing those effectively all night, Joe. Gustafsson is so elusive, Joe.
We knew going into the rematch that Gustafsson flipping through the air was going to give Jon Jones problems.
Macy.
He didn't want to admit it. They gave him fits in the first fight. And here he is again. He's getting flipped all over, Mike.
You're too big.
Carmouche with a nice 70-foot sliding takedown. Oh, she's out, Joe. She's out, and Liz Carmouche doesn't realize it.
Carmouche is going to town on the air. Those are nasty shots.
Ronda taking a moment to catch her breath. Yves Levine looking intensely at the action.
Carmouche is going to tire herself out, Mike. Ronda needs to be careful not to hit her in the back of the head.
Right into a butt-back mount. And Gustafsson really has no answer for this mummy guard.
Jones with a huge no-hands takedown. And look at the focus on Jon's face.
Incredible use of sorcery here on the ground. He is the Michael Jordan of magic.
Big kick by Jones.
Alex goes for a leg, gets a hold of a ghost that's been haunting the arena, and huge takedown.
Gustafsson shoots.
And now he's showing off his sweet dance moves.
I don't agree with that stand-up at all. At all.
Yves Levine with the big win again, Joe!
Of ice in that cage, I hope nobody slips. You see? This is why we clean up ice.
Here we go, the start of round 2, and a little bit of trouble on the glove touch. Joe, walk us through it.
He went for the glove touch, he missed and fell, and he became
Murphy,
a
are
fish.
you the referee?
These things happen.
A lot of fighters becoming fish out of water lately, Joe.
Mason.
Oh, look, he's trying to walk.
Mike, fish cannot walk. They lack the legs to do so.
Sayers with the spinning kick, and all of his bones have disintegrated.
Mike, Jose Aldo's taking shots. I don't know how many more of that
That's
exact
enough.
same punch he can take.
Jose
That's
Aldo,
enough.
almost statue-like in his focus, reminds me of James Toney, Joe. Joe, Chris Weidman is not intimidated by the Spider.
He's not. Look, he's getting right in his face. I've never seen somebody stand so close and at the same time do absolutely nothing.
A brief kiss, and it looks like they're trying to fuse together to make the greatest middleweight of all time, Joe. Oh, don't be scared, homie.
Classic Nick Diaz.
An invisible monster has assisted Weidman with the takedown, Joe.
That's gotta be illegal.
Joe, does Khabib realize that he is both levitating and fighting the air?
I'm not sure, Mike.
He's like a little jackrabbit.
He is beating the hell out of that air, Mike.
They clinch up, and Nate goes straight into the Scarecrow defense. Joe, explain it to the folks at home.
Mike, Nate is pretending to be a scarecrow to both intimidate and confuse his opponent. You can see Anthony is not exactly sure how to react to this. Look for Nate to take advantage and get some good shots in. Barao taken down, but he's dangerous off his back. He needs to be careful, Mike.
And Barao is playing airplane with him, Joe.
This is crazy.
Joe, it appears that space and time have ceased to exist. It was a pleasure knowing you, and it's back.